All right, look, I ain't trying to get canceled, but if I do, just know it was worth it, right? But seriously, we're in the world right now where comedians can't tell jokes, LeBron James can't hoop in peace, and I'm supposed to explore the world on my fucking couch. Let me tell you something. Today, this ain't one of those polished podcast episodes that you normally get, or that I normally get to, or that welcome back shit that I was doing before. This ain't it. Nah. But we got a good one though. We keep it funny with you. We gonna connect some dots, right? Some things gonna come full circle. Then you gonna understand what it is for it. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about the death of comedy.
White folks play poker. We play Uno. Uno will get you fucked up. Oh, you gonna start a fight? You ever play Uno and wanna kick somebody's ass? Motherfucker keep skipping and shit. Draw two on your ass. Oh, that's how you living, dog? That's how you living? Why you ain't fucking with nobody else, motherfucker? Like, well, what y'all arguing for? He keep draw four on a motherfucker, you know. Draw four, get your ass whipped, man.
Why scrolling is the new spirituality, and somehow LeBron James is the villain now. This is the new guy podcast, new episode, maybe format. I don't know. But if listen, if you two don't like this, I just might get shadow banned and y'all can catch me on other platforms. But until then, let's talk about comedy, man. Let's talk about this you remember, right? Jokes, the things that made humans feel like humans. The things humans used to do before we turned into everything that turned into think pieces on TikTok. Like, you might put something up and it might have a little joke in it, whether it's, a little racial, a little sexual, and then now it's a whole thread about what you said on X or Twitter. And let alone don't come across those real liberal people that want to write letters and send it to your job and all this other shit. Maybe try to if you got a job. Let alone that.
Did you feel that you had to go there?
Oh, you misunderstand my job. My job is to be funny. My job is to be funny first. My first job is to be funny. My second
get you what? Fired? Come on, man. Let's stop it. Now, obviously, I'm not saying be like how the comedians was back in the 50s.
2 tens for a 5? Yes, sir. Thank you. Now, there's your 10, madam. Now, here's the idea of the game. I place a lemon underneath the shell like this. It's a very simple game. You keep an eye on the lemon. But if you don't keep your eye on the lemon, that's your fault. Now, we just toss it around the table. We toss it around 3 or 4 times. Just a minute.
Whoa, wait a minute! I don't mind losing here, but what kind of fast one did you just give me?
Not just a minute.
You just say you got 2 tens for 5 and I don't like give it to you.
I'm still
2 tens for 5.
Still beefy, huh? Still beefy.
I'm your pal. What are you trying to see me for?
It's my own fault for doing
$15
business.
went south. That's
All right,
what
all right. Forget about it. Here's your 5. Give me back my 2 tens.
That's better.
Now get out.
Don't try to cheat me, buddy.
Run down the middle.
Because I'm as smart as you are anything.
Take it easy.
This
Now, look.
time I think I...
You watch this. I want you. I want everyone to make what you all know is charity. You place it underneath the shell. Now, if you watch that shell, it's still there, you see?
Here's 2 tens. Give me a 5. Quick.
Right? Or how some of the No funny shit. White comedians were making fun of wives and their wives and immigrants and things like that. That's not what I'm saying.
I ended up getting back to my hotel room like 7:30 the next morning, and I went up to the desk to leave a wake-up call, and I told the little girl behind the desk, I said, I need to leave a wake-up call for 7 o'clock, and she said, Mr. White, it's past 7. I said, no, the next one. You got another one coming around, don't you, sweetheart? Why don't you just put me on that one, huh? Here they're running 2 a day through Nevada now, huh?
Right? But damn, there's a difference between being hurtful and just making fun of how dumb the world is. Because yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. Dumb shit does happen. Right? People say dumb shit. Dumb situations do happen. But we can't ridicule the person that's just trying to make light of a situation. Well, pardon me. Like, come on. We used to laugh at pain and laugh at for that little minute. But now comedians, they can't really say jokes without trying to have a TED talk behind it to explain why the joke was a joke in the first place.
If you're in a relationship with a man and it's not going well, ladies, it's your fault. No, don't boo me. They're simple creatures. When you ask a man a direct question, you know what the man is thinking? The man is not thinking of the answer to that question. The man is thinking, what can I say that will shut this shit down?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I miss those harsh jokes a little bit. I mean, uncomfortable truth, but I'm gonna be honest with you though. Because what's the point of a comedian telling a joke if they can't fully be transparent or fully be who they are in their craft? Like, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I am. Because now you got people laughing with their arms closed, holding a phone ready to record, to ridicule a joke. It's a joke. You can't take it so seriously. Because, yo, peak game, right? And I'm going to say this because how I grew up compared to now, these jokes was like this.
This is the most fucked up joke you ever heard in your life, I guarantee you. And I'm gonna do it. I don't give a fuck. There's one girl who was pregnant. I knew she was gonna keep it, frantic bitch. I ain't know what I was gonna do, but then a miracle happened. She had a miscarriage.
That joke right there, that joke would have started a 3-day Twitter war. Got you fired from a job that you didn't even apply for. So, like, what's the point of being so serious? You can't. It's a joke. Like, I'm going to say this. If we kill comedy, what do we have left? So, just trauma dumping, cold plunges, and Instagram therapists. You see what happened now? But seriously, somebody got to say something. Better yet, somebody got to say some shit that we all thinking. And if we can't, that's what comedians are for. And if we don't have those, then guess what? What the we gonna do?
It's hard because people want me to care about things that I don't care about. You know? Like, you hear about that man that got kidnapped? I was like, man. Kids get kidnapped. He owed somebody some money. He didn't get kidnapped. He got repossessed.
What the we gonna do? Oh man. You want me to think about it? I don't know what we gonna do, bro. I really don't. I really don't. It's gonna be hard times. What up the jokes, the banter, you know, going home and remembering the jokes that we just heard, and people getting so sensitive about some jokes which is not that serious. But speaking of things that's not so serious, I don't know why, right? The league feels like it has to turn on LeBron. I guess he's talking too much, right? But guess what? He's not perfect. But something has been off lately with the media.
LeBron James decides who really, outside of his crew, doesn't really have any.
I don't know. Why do you want to be the face of a league when all of
it effectively ended LeBron's championship possibilities. LeBron James is not going to win another championship without number 2.
LeBron's not going to win a championship. The only question for LeBron is when he doesn't win it, how much does he blow up this organization and get a real star player?
Your Lakers, Chris Broussard, are championship frauds.
I'm going to continue to get the work in. I'm going to continue to not sleep until the job is done. So look forward to the next match.
With the refs and the NBA in total. The NBA pushing new faces though. Like LeBron is spoiled with milk. Don't get me wrong, I give it to him. I give it to him. But we're all acting like he hasn't been carrying the league for so long. Don't get me wrong. It's a downside to a lot of shit that he was doing, right? Because it is a downside. Right? Lights, camera, action, you know, the lights come on and all that other stuff. But that's besides the point. Back to LeBron, right? He been putting on. I give it to him. But now, there's two things wrong with what's going on with him right now, right? One, the simple fact that for so long, all through his career, he wasn't really that player that really talked about anything unless it was positive, right? But what I will say is these last couple of years, he's been finding himself in front of different cameras.
Is him in his world. LeBron James saying anything, Drake saying anything to anybody. Like, it's media is media.
Bronny needs to toughen up. Same with LeBron. Toughen up his kid.
Bro, I just don't think you understand what's wrong with the media.
Why?
It's solely focused on LeBron.
That's what happened.
Everybody is missing the point, and it's honestly starting to bother me. Ever since he made those comments about the media talking down on the game, him understanding why Anthony Edwards wouldn't want to be the face of the league, all I've seen the media do since then is double and triple down on the negativity. They're trying to make the narrative be that just because he is getting criticized or he gets his game critiqued, now he feels like all the media is bad for basketball, when I'm pretty sure that's not what he was saying. And that's not me guessing. He flat out says that. This ain't about me either. At this point, I don't really care what's said about me. It's always something. This is about the impact the negativity is having on our beautiful game and our fans.
If y'all get what I'm saying. So with that being said, yeah, I think they're trying to actually really push an agenda to the point where they're getting him out of here and trying to push another player or push a bunch of other players.
I don't know. Why do you want to be the face of a league when all the people that that cover our game and talk about our game on a day-to-day basis on everybody? I mean, that responsibility, it's just weird. There's weird energy from the people that, I don't know. But Channing, he said it. He said it perfectly. Couldn't say.
I.e., what's that boy name? Luka.
Doncic has to work expeditiously and got it to go off glass at the buzzer.
It's a Curry three. Ring it up. Curry with a triple.
Got his air fryer out, ready to cook. Ant-Man gets it back, pulls the three, and it's wet.
I don't know if they're trying to erase his legacy. Like, okay, the whole, I know I said this before, but the whole thing about comparing him and Jordan, you can't, because it's two different eras. But you can't act like he wasn't the man of this one. In his draft class, he's still the only one still playing. I get it. He wants to play with his son. I totally get that, right? But you can't erase what he done before that. Yeah, he wasn't. Now, as far as the accolades and shit like that, like, he's not his airness. But also, he's not the light-skinned 30, right? That's doing TikTok dances. I mean, don't get me wrong. He was doing he was on social media too. But just like comedy, it's a problem as well. Now, it's a lot of backlash for how he's playing now and all this other stuff, and a lot of the accolades that he has gained as far as that, and a lot of stuff that he spoke about as far as like politics and shit like that, right? But me personally, and I'm not trying to be against him either, but I will say, yo, I feel like it's somewhat time to start wrapping it up. But you can't diminish what he has done. But he's not Jordan. He know he's not Jordan. But just let that be that and stop trying to compare the two. Because you can't. So let him live in his lane where he's at, and let this man live in his lane where he's at. And not for nothing, stop trying to ridicule this man. And just let him be. If you want to talk shit, I mean, if he wants to play, y'all was okay when he was shut up and dunking and shut up and dribble and shut up and play and all that other stuff, right? But the minute he speaks up about something, it's a problem. Players did it in the 90s too. So don't ridicule this man because he went all his career without really talking or trying to address the media. And also too, Stephen A. Smith, stop going on a goddamn, what do you say? Taylor Swift tour. Because I get it. But what you doing now wasn't really a thing before. You going after clicks and views and trying to build your other platform and all this other stuff. Cool, I get it. But you going to other forms, trying to spew some shit. Bro, go have a seat, man. Come have a seat with me. Right? And Damn, I hit the camera by mistake. I fired the cameraman. But come have a seat with me, and we can scroll together. Because on the same token, it's the same shit everywhere, man. The moment you start thinking to yourself, the system don't know what to do with you, it's like they're allergic to free will, right? So I'm gonna say this.
Bet.
Whether you're a comedian, you're an athlete, or just working a 9 to 5, without losing your mind, there's the invisible leash. And the second you tug on it, they pull hard.
I'm doing like a check, I pull up just to kind of slow him down. Or if he's insistent on pulling, then I do this.
They pull, but you seen the dude, you seen him walking the door, right? That's the fucked up part about it. But maybe that's why we all scroll 8 hours a day looking for someone who slipped through the cracks and still say what they meant or mean or what we want to say. Speaking of that, scrolling is the new travel. It is. Scrolling is the new traveling.
If you only had a month left to live, would you tell anybody?
I wouldn't say a word to nobody.
I'm scrolling the other day, right? Not even trying to be productive. Just doom scrolling. Living that thumb life. And I came across this dude, you know? And I came across this dude. You know the type. Well, I came across this dude. Beard, drone footage, mysterious backpack. He's out here climbing cliffs in countries I don't even know the name of. I know you've seen it. Hanging off shit. Having tea with Mongolian tribes and having soup I never heard of and all types of shit.
Not really sure why people continue to travel to basic places to go drink and go clubbing. I'm literally in the middle of an oasis right now in the desert in Peru.
And I'm in the bed. And I see him just doing some amazing, adventurous shit I'll be wanting to do half the time. But when he accomplished some shit, after you scroll through the many videos and shit, you felt like you did something too, but then reality hits you. When the ad hits or when you scrolling and the fucking falls on your face. Nigga, I'm home in my bed. I ain't even got no fucking passport. And I gotta be to work in like 4 hours, bro. What the fuck am I doing? But yo, not for nothing, just watching them type of videos, right? In your mind, you be pretending that you be doing that shit for a second, right? After you just scroll through like 10 and 12 of them motherfuckers. And you felt like you went through a journey with them.
Am I dreaming? No, I'm living in my dream.
And then it's late night. Then guess what? You get a notification. The DoorDash order is outside. Yo, it's crazy because as much as I scroll and I watch him, it I think about the crocodile hunter.
So if I get over the top of this snake and shout at it, "Hey snake!" it won't react. It can't hear me.
Right? Or that dude, what's that dude name? Y'all know what I'm talking about. The dude that used to well, Bear Grylls, shout out to Bear Grylls. Dope. He didn't pass away, did he? I don't think he did. But I ain't trying to put dirt on smell on his name or none of that, yo. If you don't live free, my guy, live free. I'm just trying to make sure I got time. That's it. Um, Bear Grylls, right?
It works on the power and whip of a big, bendy.
I know what I mean. The crocodile dude. And his son doing it now. I mean, if you know what I'm talking about, leave that shit down below. Right? But truth is, we're not lazy. We're just tired of fake shit. Right? The dude, truth is, we not lazy. Right? We not lazy. We're just tired of the fake shit. The dude in our feed was trying to sell his crypto courses and coins and mining and all these guru courses and all the other shit. When you scroll to his page, right? It's just like a breath of fresh air. You get intrigued by the shit like that because you see him doing it. He's setting up the camera, or it's probably like him or like two of his peoples, and they're actually traveling with cameras and taking planes and going across mountains and through the jungle and all that other shit. It's just like them 3 or 5, maybe. This is the difference. And this is why. I stayed on this page for a few minutes. I went down a fucking rabbit hole like I was watching Netflix. But I had to snap out of it though. Because for a second, I felt like I was wasting time. Right? I felt like I was wasting time. Because I'm sitting there, I'm scrolling. I just happened to look up well, first off, when I first looked at it, it was like 11. Kids in bed, I already ate, chilling. Whatever was on TV, that shit then by the time I looked up, the rolling credits was on already. So you can already think or begin to think how long I was scrolling on fucking page looking at all the video. Right? It's called 30 minutes. I ain't lying. But I felt like I remember what life was supposed to feel like. Right? Being outside, traveling, not really working 9 to 5 like that. That's why I kind of commend the people that do that van life shit because they going exploring the shit like that. But I'm not gonna lie, that can't be me. I need a shower when I want to. You feel me? I need to sit down on some comfortable shit. I don't want to be in my car all day. Not gonna lie about that. Don't want to be in my car. It just has me thinking. I will say this though, right? About everything that I was thinking of, here's what gets me. So we can't joke. We can't speak truth to power. And lately, we've been living vicariously through other people. Through our phones, on our phones, right? But I will say this. Hey, at least we still got podcasts. But yo, this is the fucking New Guy podcast. Hey, like, comment, share. Social media is down below or after this. However it's set up. I'll talk to my producer. I don't fucking know half the time. I'm not gonna say that. I do. I do be having inputs and stuff. But anyway, right? Yo, if you found this interesting, send this to somebody that found it interesting. Or don't. Or post it. Shit, you might find somebody that don't even know you that finds it interesting that'll find me. Let's try to keep this together. Alright?